Welcome to the attic. My name is UniformBread, and this is bad. Today on This Is Bad, we'll be making Vienna sausage shortcake. It is a do-ahead dish. Those are dishes that are made ahead of time and have a quick, easy finish. You might remember another do-ahead dish featured on here, jelly chicken. We'll start off with the Vienna sausage shortcake by making the shortcake, which is actually cornbread. Okay, for the cornbread, we'll be mixing an assortment of flour, sugar, and baking powder, cornmeal, and vegetable oil, an egg, and some milk. Making cake or cornbread is you don't want to over mix it, you just want to mix it enough until all the ingredients are just combined. Now we're going to take our baking pan and can't forget to spray the pan down. Spray.
This moment is brought to you by cornbread. This moment is brought to you by cornbread. All it's naturally cornbread wrapped in corn and bread.
Okay, and that's gonna go in the oven at 400 for probably around 10 minutes. Now, I've never actually tried the Vienna sausage before, so I'm just gonna get a sense of what I'm jumping into right now. Oh no. You know, Vienna sausage doesn't actually come from Vienna, it comes from Illinois. Oh, it tastes like tuna. So for the Vienna sausage with the shortcake, we're going to be mixing it in with some cream of chicken and some green beans. Having a little bit of technical difficulties getting this cream of chicken out. Oh no. This is so thick. It doesn't say that it needs water. It's not condensed or anything.
It's amazing what soup can do.
Just tossing the Vienna sausage in there. And let that heat up. Everything's just about, supposed to go in at once. And we'll stir it together and see what we're working with here. It's just looking so tasty. So good and so tasty. Oh, this is gonna be bad. With the cornbread out of the oven, we're gonna get into it and start plating our dish.
I tell you, I'd love me some cornbread. Born and bred to eat cornbread. Yeah, sweet, precious, heavenly, fluffy cornbread. Doesn't it take you home? Doesn't it take you back to the country life you once knew with corn?
Yeah, make sure we get enough sauce. You don't want it to be too dry. Although the cornbread itself is probably fine, we're just going to make sure it gets enough of the fixins. So I brought Chuck back in here. Chuck, for you today, I have Vienna sausage shortcake. You'll notice that it's a little bit saucy. It's not really a shortcake as much as it is cornbread.
Presentation-wise, that looks pretty good.
Thank you. That is cream of chicken with Vienna sausage and green beans cooked in. And so let's just go ahead and get our first bites going.
Make sure I get everything on the first one.
There we go. Bit of sauce.
Green bean. Part on me. Cornbread's a little dry, but this is pretty good.
You know, the Vienna sausage itself was, by itself, was utterly disgusting. But right now, it's... Yeah, it's not bad.
I love hot dogs. We learned that on the last episode I was on. I think that was the last episode. Vienna sausages is just canned hot dog. Come on. What could go wrong with this dish? Need to start calling this show "This Is Good" instead.
It's weird. I almost can't taste the Vienna sausage. It's just like sitting there as like protein and like mixed into the dish.
I love my vegetables, green beans, not bad. Love hot dogs.
You're killing
Love
it.
cornbread.
It's
I'm
so
gonna do it.
it's so
It's good.
rich and filling. It's so
I
hard.
like chicken.
Like the cornbread is just so dry. Like I thought the best part was gonna be the cornbread, and it turns out the cornbread was the worst.
I ate Chipotle before I came here, so I was a little worried about this whole eating this thing, and then seeing the slice, I was like, oh man, that's a lot of cornbread.
I'm gonna have to try some of this because I don't believe either of you. I think you're lying.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's
come
strange,
on.
dude.
Bunch of liars.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's pretty good. This dish is actually pretty good. It makes Vienna sausage okay. Okay.
Any dish that can do that. Like,
Yeah. This is a bit of a stump me. Like I thought you were crazy for liking gooey buns, Chuck, but this is actually all right.
Yeah, it doesn't have the best look to it, but the taste it's all right. I'm not gonna make this for anyone.
Honestly,
it's a special
too,
occasion.
all the ingredients are really cheap. I think like per serving, it's probably around like 50 cents, maybe like $1 in cost for all the ingredients. And it's so fast. And if you cook the cornbread ahead of time, even faster. This is a bit of a stump right here. Wow.
I'd say almost just take this dish vegetarian though. As much as I love hot dogs, it's kind of weird just being as a gravy. But use like cream of mushroom with some green beans on cornbread. I'm sure it would be just as good.
All right, Chuck, I want to thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, buddy.
No, always good. Always glad to be here.
Yeah, it's been 2 out of 3 for you at least.
Yeah, for me, it's been 2 out of 3. Yeah, didn't know the health shake was probably the worst thing. What is it? Gooey buns. Gooey buns was good. And then this is actually, I mean, gooey buns I may have stretched a little bit because it is very simple and kind of just tasted like mayonnaise at the end of the day. But but this is actually just a good dish for anyone on a budget. Perfect dish.
So that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Vienna sausage shortcake.
Pretty good!
Vienna sausage.
Disgusting.
I'd like to thank all of you for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Twitter and our Patreon below down in the description. My name is UniformBread, and this is Alright.